projector ever. I already did that. So, oh my god, in the darkness, this thing looks... These glasses are so crazy. Holy... Okay guys, I'm not sponsored or anything, but this is the brand. They make a lot of refractions of the latest car glasses. I got mine. Not only I got mine because they look really cool. Just wanted funky glasses because I'm hipster. So, and I didn't expect that they would be so funny. I didn't even understand what refraction glasses means. And dude, it's
I don't wanna sit in a get with you, baby, tonight. I don't wanna love, I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna have to tell you all the things I know. I don't wanna stay, but I don't wanna go. I don't wanna be the lover in your arms. I don't wanna be the one to keep you from home. I don't wanna be the crooked person in your heart. I don't wanna start, but I don't wanna start. Part-time love, how we suffer now. And I don't wanna waste no more of your precious time. I don't wanna say that everything will be fine. I don't wanna feel your tears on my skin. I'm a coward, baby, don't let me in. Part-time love, how we suffer now. baby, tonight. I don't wanna love, I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna have to tell you all the things I know. I don't wanna stay, but I don't wanna go. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of war. There is no sickness, toil nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. And I know dark clouds will gather round me. And I know my way is rough and steep, but golden fields stretch out before me, where weary eyes no more will meet. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home.
day. This is Thumbs United. We're editing for live to tape. Got a deadline coming up, so have to work kind of quickly. I'm gonna be editing this over the next 2 or 3 days, and this one it's a doozy. So what live to tape does is it does these time lapse kind of time modulation videos, and it's from the view of the car, and we'll go through scenic landscapes and cities and everything. So we're in, I believe we're in Oregon. This is the Lewis and Clark college parking lot that we're exiting, and yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. And make this fatter. There we go. So, and then what I have to do now is I have to edit out all of the license plates. And the file's been reduced, so you can't see the actual license plate numbers. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. So first, I'm gonna go through and find them all, and then I just mark on the timeline, and I just do that by inserting a cut. So here, you can see there's a ton. And then there's no more here. So I just insert the cut, so I know I have to come back and edit that. And I save like I'm paranoid, because you don't want to lose work. I'm trying a different audio setup, so hopefully it's better. I noticed in my previous streams that there was like this it was a quiet, but it was still like, it was a high pitched kind of squeal. And so one of the things I had connected to my mixer was like out of phase. And so I kind of rearranged, so busy talking. I was so busy, I rearranged things in the mixer. I think that's right there that we can see it. And this car, the license plate is kind of motion blurred out. But, and like, there it's too far away to actually see it. But yeah, so I fixed the mixer. Only a minute into this video and there's like so many license plates I have to remove. But it's been a busy ever since Thursday. Things have just been crazy. I'm trying to remember what happened, but my dad came to visit, which was good. He was supposed to get here Thursday, but he missed his flight, so he came on Friday night, like late, like 1 in the morning. And then, and so then we had my sister's birthday, so that was good. And, oh, but what happened was, I might have talked about this in a stream, but I had my final project that was due, so I emailed the teacher and I was like, here's my final project. And then I just never heard back from him. So I was like, I guess I'm doing it because my class is it's over today, and so I was scrambling last Thursday, so I designed the whole program, and then Saturday I designed it Thursday, and then I wrote some of the code on Friday, but then I was talking away and I completely missed this. And so then I did some of the code Friday, but Saturday, because it was my sister's birthday, that was an all-day event. And then Sunday, it was Father's Day, and I just most of the day was like celebrating Father's Day with my dad, but then I stayed up late and did more of the coding. And I set up the database and set up the majority of the settings window, and then like I didn't finish it on Saturday, but so Monday it was just so much programming. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time talking and editing at the same time. It requires like a lot of attention. But so Monday from 11 in the morning to pretty much from 11 in the morning to 1:30 in the morning the next day, I spent just programming. And I took like an occasional break in total. So that whole time I took maybe a 4-hour break. I took one break for an hour, and then I took another break for like 2 hours, and then there was it was a lot of programming. But I got it to work last night, and I got like everything to work on Monday night, and then Tuesday I just polished it a little bit. I added a help settings, and then tested it some more and submitted it. But what happened, like I was supposed to stream Monday. I was gonna do a creative stream then, but the internet went out, and I was like, oh no. So, oh no, that's not right. I had to do all the programming, so I thought I'd finished the programming at like 9 p.m., but it went till 1 p.m., so that's why I missed Monday. But then Tuesday, when I was going to submit the homework, because that was the 19th, so I wanted to get it done early, what is the word? Look at this. This is crazy. So here we're driving along. Look at that car. Swipes everyone off. That's insane. Anyway, I have like a real problem with crazy driving. But so Tuesday, I wake up, I go to my computer, and the internet's not working. I was like, oh no. So we had to wait all day, and all of Tuesday the internet was out. And so I used my phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and I submitted my homework that way. And the homework was huge. because I had to include sample videos. And so doing that over LTE over 4G is not fast because I didn't have that good of a signal. But so it took like maybe 12 minutes of just sitting there staring at the upload screen and just like praying it didn't fail or something, because you can only upload once. But it worked. And then I went and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do my final test. I checked the final test folder online, and it's not a test you can do online. And I was like, oh god, because I thought I could do everything, at home, and I thought maybe I could go to like a restaurant and use their Wi-Fi or something. Like Panera has Wi-Fi and Tropical Smoothie has Wi-Fi. But no, I had to actually take the certification test for Microsoft Programming Fundamentals. And I was like, oh no. And so our college has an actual testing center where you can get, all your certifications. And then they do all the testing. Like, they do testing for nursing, just like all the tests you can do. It's like an official place to do it. And so I had to schedule an appointment to do it, and so that was yesterday. So I scheduled it. I called him up, and it was already 4, and so I was horrified. I was like, oh my goodness, are they going to close at 5? But I checked their hours, and they closed at 9 yesterday. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. So I call them up, and it's 4, and I'm like, can I schedule an appointment? And they're like, yeah. What time do you want to come? So I was like, 4:30. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. And so I go. And I'm driving there, and I'm just driving through the city. Like, I didn't have to take the freeway or anything. And I didn't take the freeway because part of the freeway is under construction, so I couldn't do that. And so I'm driving through the city, and then the road's closed. And I was like, oh, because they're doing construction in the city too. So I had to loop around, and I'm like looking at the clock, and it's like it was like 4:18, 4:19, and then I was still a couple of blocks away from the college. So then it was 4:30 when I got into the parking lot. So I just ran. Excuse me, I just ran, as fast as I could to the 3rd floor of the building. So I got there, and I'm like out of breath because it's like a lot of steps. And I get there. There's like 2 people in the room, and the room fits like 30 people can take tests at the same time. And so I'm just going to play this back one more time to make sure I got everything. So I go back, I go up there, I'm out of breath, and I ask for the test. They set me up, I start taking the test, and I have 45 minutes to take the test. There's 35 questions, and almost every question was nothing we learned in class. It was just like I was taking the certification for Microsoft Programming Fundamentals for C#, and there was maybe like 3 or 4 questions about programs that I understood. Everything else I had to figure out logically, because it's just like, oh my goodness. And so it was like a test for a completely different class. But I took it. You need to get a score of 70 in order to pass. And so the teacher was like, if you if you get anything above 70, you automatically get 100 on the final exam, because we have to submit the score and then that counts as the final exam. So I go through, I finish with like 10 minutes to spare, and then I go back and check all my answers. And then I was like, okay, I finished. So after I checked everything, I had like 5 minutes left, and I was like, fingers crossed, because it was just like, the questions were like really hard. And I got to the score, and I had got 80% right, so I passed. And so now I'm like officially certified in programming fundamentals for C#, and that's like great. Now I can get like a pay raise when I work in IT or at a help desk, and add that to my resume. And so I submitted my final project. I took the test and passed. And so even though I got 80% on the test, because I passed the 70% mark, that means I automatically got 100% in the class for the grade. So now I should be graduated. And so we'll wait and see. The class ends today, I think, but it takes the teacher a while to grade. So hopefully everything works out well. And there's no issues. I mean, there's no issues with, in terms of grading for my college transcripts. It almost feels like too good to be true, because like there has been a long history of counselors telling me like, oh, you only need these 2 classes, and then I end up needing 4 classes. So after this class, I double check with my counselor, and then I should have my degree in application development, which will be great. And then 2, I never have to go back to this college, so that's like, that's great. And the funny thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if I got a job at the college now, like doing help desk or being a tutor or something, and then I'd have to go there for like ever, and I'd just be like, that would just be too funny. The irony would be hilarious. But there was something else. Grades. Oh, but so in order to take this class, I had to do a degree audit. Hold on. Okay, actually, I have to go. But I'll be back on later tonight, and we'll finish with this video. I should be gone for like 30 minutes. But I'll finish this story. I took to get into this class. This class isn't offered in the it's only offered in the winter semester. So I was going to take this class next year, and there was just no reason to take any other class, because the counselor kind of lied to me. And so and told me the class wasn't offered this winter semester when it was. And so to take this class in the spring semester, I had to get my degree audited. And so I passed that. This was the last class I had to take And so so I'm like 99% sure that everything is in order and I'll get to graduate. So yeah, so that was it. We'll be editing this later tonight. In about a half hour, I'll be right back. And yeah, see you guys then.